Okay, today we're going to be working on a bigger chainsaw. It's called the 362, the MS362. It's a bigger chainsaw with the 25-inch bar. It is a professional saw. We're going to talk about the pull grip, which got an elasto start assembly to it. The handbrake, inertia activated handbrake at that. And but more importantly, this saw's been sitting around for a few months. There's no gas in it right now. You can tell we took off the fuel cap. We're gonna put fresh fuel in it, and we're gonna show you how to properly start a chainsaw today. Yes, there is a right way, and yes, there is a wrong way of starting a chainsaw. So today has not been started yet. This is gonna be in a cold start. We'll be cold starting this chainsaw today. This way everybody knows how to start a steel chainsaw. Guess what? All the steel chainsaws start in the same fashion. Okay, you've got a master control. It's intentional that we could operate the master control with one hand. Back in the day you had chainsaws, and you still do that. You gotta pull the choke, put the off and on button, prime it. Takes 3 hands to operate them. Notice that your steel chainsaw, the master control, I never have to take my hand off the rear handle for safety. So you've got your stop up on top, your mid choke, and full choke down at the bottom. And you'll notice as I show you these different positions of the chainsaw, notice that you've got your stop all the way to the top. I is for ignition, O is for off, semi-choke, and full choke down at the bottom. Full choke down at the bottom. Oh, you can operate everything with one hand, one thumb. So we're going to put it down on choke, and we're going to give it a few pulls. You have a deco valve, decompression. What that does is releases the compression inside the combustion chamber for easier starts. Less resistance. These are high compression units, and which you notice that your elasto start, you have a grommet in there. It's a shock absorber. What that does, it eases your starting, your pull start, so you're gonna have less recoil. It's gonna less chance of hurting your arm. Still patented. Elasto start. We're going to take off the scabbard. We're going to give it a few pulls, and we're going to start it up so you all can see how that works. Again, this has not been started in months, literally. So, might take a pull or two more to start it, but we're going to start it. Proper way to start it, always set your handbrake, full choke down at the bottom. Put the rear handle between your knees. This is the proper, fully extend your left arm, lock your elbow, and now you've got full control of the chainsaw right here. None of that bull crap of dropping and starting, none of that. This is the way to do it. This will save your arm, it'll save your leg, and it'll save a partner sitting next to you or standing next to you. 1. That is called a false start. At that moment, and exactly that moment, you pull it up to half choke. If you pull it anymore on a false start, you will definitely, absolutely flood it. You know it took a few turns, few pulls to turn this thing on. Now that you got that false start, you got fuel inside that carburetor. It's ready to fire up. That's how you set a brake. You never do this. Never do, because your hand could slip and hit the chain. So you always set your inertia activated braking system with your left wrist. Safety first. Always, always. These things will really hurt you bad. So you can't afford to drop your guard on these things. Put it back on the table. I'm letting it run on full time. I am not stopping. I am not stopping the video for a reason. You've seen it took 5, 6, 7 pulls before you got that false start. Again, it hadn't been started in a month. Took a while to get it pulled and get it started, right? Now that it starts, you no longer have to choke it. What does that mean? You no longer have to go all the way down. Now all you got to do is set it on or I. In the STIHL world, O stands for off. I stands for ignition. But show me again, Pete, so I know what you're talking about. Sure. O is way on top, off. I is for ignition. Semi-choke, full choke down at the bottom. So right now that it started, I no longer need to choke it. I just got to bring it down one on ignition. If you follow my procedures, how to start a chainsaw, a STIHL chainsaw, whether it be this one, whether it be the 170, the 180, the 290, the 390, the 446, it doesn't, 460, it doesn't matter. They all start in the same fashion. So you people that are out there that pulled 30 times to get them started, they flood them, they don't understand. Show them this video. Tell them, hey, this is the proper starting procedures for a STIHL chainsaw every single time. Now that it's ran, I don't have to pull it 6 or 7 times. It'll false start on the first or second pull. Every single time without exception. Now, if you can follow those simple instructions, you will never, ever have another day of hard starting a STIHL chainsaw. Notice that the chain's a little loose. Well, we're going to work on that today. We're going to sharpen the chain. We're going to go through the different procedures, how to service it, how to maintain it. And we're going to bring you along for the training. Stick along. We'll be right back. I'll go ahead and shut off the video now. The rest of it, I let it run at its entirety. I wanted you to see how many times it pulled the fresh fuel that I put in there, and the beautiful quality that STIHL puts out for us. This chainsaw will make you a lot of money. This is our 362 25 footer when it comes to the bar, and it's got a 3/8 pitch chain. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and close it down for right now, and we'll be back with a few other tips on this chainsaw.